Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing something a little bit different. I'll be giving y'all my honest opinion about Blaire White. If you don't know who Blaire White is, this is her channel. She is a trans woman who makes reaction videos most of the time. And this was like the most requested video I should do, so let's just get straight into it. Blaire White is like an American YouTuber, and she's also very political. She's been very disliked by the trans community in general because of certain shit she says. I would call her like a conservative. She is a conservative trans woman, which is of course a weird combo. She has been shitting on the trans community, on her own fucking community, for years, on end, and that just sucks. Because why would you go out of your way to like be mean to other trans people? A conservative trans person that does this, of course, Buck Angel. Honorable mention. I didn't want to make a whole video about him, but he is a trans man who shares the same views as Blaire White. There's a lot to go over. Let's just start off with the biggest elephant in the room. Her shitting on non-binary people. She has been shitting on non-binary people for so long.
The non-binary TikToker is definitely one of them. You know, he's definitely giving that gay demon from Powerpuff Girls.
This happens to be a trans person who makes her living coming after other trans people, including myself.
You're not trans. I'll say it again.
I think you're the one that said that I was erasing you as trans. I am.
So that's a whole fucking thing. She doesn't think non-binary people belong to the trans umbrella. She doesn't think they are real. She thinks they are just pretending. It's a whole fucking thing. Blaire White is also the type to talk about children a lot. Blaire, that's quite strange actually. She had like a conversation with Ben Shapiro. If you don't know, he's a transphobe. And she had like a conversation with him. And Ben Shapiro said,
but that's not quite the same as suggesting that a transgender woman is a she in the objective sense. So
literally agree with him. How do you agree with someone misgendering you? How? Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand. So that's also very weird. Something else she loves to do is talk about people who aren't skinny.
I consider one of the most damaging lies that is told by the establishment is that you can be healthy at any size, that you can be obese and somehow happy.
She's talking about people that have nothing to do with her at all. Like, let them live their life even if they're not skinny as fuck. Like, who cares? Like, honestly, why the fuck do you feel entitled to talk about them? Like, I honestly would love to know. I honestly would. So Blaire, if you are somehow watching this, let me know, because I really don't understand why you're shitting on your own community and really shaming people. Like, why? What's the fucking point? She also loves to highlight whenever a trans person is on the news for something bad, like the trans shooter. It was 20 minutes long. She talks for 20 minutes about a trans shooter, just to shine even more light on it. And that just weirds me out. Like, why would you want your community to be in a bad daylight? Like, she's part of the fucking problem. Blaire White, you're part of the fucking problem. Like, she has been doing it for so fucking long as well. She has been on that fucking platform for actually 8 years at this point. She also loves talking about LGBT without a T. Well, she's literally the T in LGBT, but like, she just doesn't want anything to do with us. She doesn't want anything to do with the LGBTQ community, and that's just very strange to me. But honestly, you do you. Like, I can critique you as much as I fucking want. She's going to continue anyways, and I know. Like, fair enough, she's made a career out of it. Like, she made a fucking career out of this shit. I literally just can't wrap my head around it. Also, she's mentioned Dylan Mulvaney a lot. And he has been like a running thing on my channel for a while. Nothing negative. I like Dylan. She's doing amazing. She's amazing. But like, there was a whole thing that was like, yeah, that I made bigger than it actually was. No issues. But she's literally talking about her like so much as well. Or like, used to talk about her so much when she was popular, so she could gain views on putting her in thumbnails and shit. And one thing which is also so fucking strange, she has this video titled Mr. Beast's trans friend Chris is a nightmare. First of all, that naming Chris is not done, Blaire. That's not okay. You shouldn't that name anyone. Chris still uses Chris, but it's written Kris. She's also experimenting with a new name, Ava. So this is so not done.
My personal belief that transitioning after you decide to have a family, to marry a woman and make a devotion to her as a man, as a husband, and as a father, and a male figure to your child / children, few things match that level of selfishness in my mind. I've never liked it. I don't care who's upset about that. I don't care who feels like everyone just has to live their truth and do their own thing. Yeah, you know, everyone should live their truth while not harming others in the process.
Tyson is not a a nightmare for Mr. Beast. She's not. Jimmy, Mr. Beast, actually talked about it in a tweet. It wasn't on her video because he doesn't even know who she is. I wish I didn't. that whole thing, Chris being a nightmare for Mr. Beast. Well, it's literally not even true. He even replied to it himself, Jimmy, saying that it's not true. Like, I don't know why she's even talking about it. She just wants the views. When someone comes out, she just makes a video and tries to get views on it, and it's really fucking pathetic. Like, I've been wanting to talk about this for quite a long time, but how she's actually using the trans community for views. She also like does reacting to TikToks, and then titling those videos like, how TikTok is convincing teens that they are trans. Trans people on TikTok need to be stopped, something like that. She's very good at those titles. I'm gonna title this Blaire White needs to be stopped. Blaire White needs to be stopped. So she just loves doing that. She loves to earn money on our backs, and that's just sad for her. Like, I actually feel quite sad for her. That these are the lengths that she has to go through. It's crazy to me. It's so fucking crazy to me. A lot of people react to Blaire White's Jubilee's interviews. If you want to check it out, I would recommend watching Samantha Lux's video on it.
Our friend Blaire White was recently on the Jubilee channel, and she has gotten more transphobic than ever.
Looking like this. You can look at me. Looking like this.
It's just interesting that I thought this was a trans debate. The same way that he said he can't take that off, you can. And I wish that it was all trans people on the panel, because that would have been more appropriate and more fitting.
She reacts to it all If Blaire White is in it, she will react to it. Icon, I love her. That's all I have to say about Blaire White for today. I can ramble on for way longer now, but I'm not going to. Thanks for watching. I hope you truly enjoyed this. Blaire, if you're watching, let me know. Of course she watches this. If her name is in it, she probably watch it. Do you like having like the trans flags here? Because like my previous video titled I Took a Break, it was just black and I didn't like it, so I'm going to try this out now, and if it works then it works. If I like it more then I like it more, and then I will be using it way more. Bye, see you tomorrow.